Have you ever heard of the Baghdad Battery? It's a strange old object that many people think had amazing features, maybe even too advanced for its time. In this video, we'll find out what it is and try to uncover the mysteries of this artifact. In 1938, an Austrian archaeologist named Wilhelm König found something really odd in Kujut Rabu near Baghdad. A clay jar that had a copper cylinder and an iron rod inside, sealed with asphalt. This discovery, which they think is from between the 3rd century BC and the 3rd century AD, was seen by König as an old type of battery cell that could make electricity using an acidic liquid like vinegar or fermented grape juice. People think the Parthian Empire made this artifact. They ruled the area from 247 BC until the year 224 BC. This civilization covered a big part of what is now Iran, Iraq and nearby places. It was a group of Iranian tribes that broke away from the Seleucid Empire. The empire's capital city was called Ctesiphon, and it was very close to where Baghdad is today. The main religion was Zoroastrianism, which we'll talk about in other videos. They were a very interesting civilization because they were known for their mixed Greek and Persian culture. Their art, buildings, and how they ran things showed Persian, Greek, and local Mesopotamian influences. Now, back to our battery made by this civilization. We can describe it as a clay jar about 14 centimeters tall. It had a setup that looked like it could do something with electricity. That means it had a copper cylinder around an iron rod, and both were kept separate by asphalt. Archaeologist König suggested that if you filled it with an acidic liquid, the device could make an electric current. Like we said before, even though this artifact and others like it found in the area are thought to be from the Parthian or Sasanian times, where it really came from and what it was for is still a big debate and a mystery. Different experiments have copied the design of the Baghdad Battery. In 2005, people built copies. When they filled them with lemon juice and connected them together, they made about 4 volts of electricity. But when archaeologists looked, they didn't find proof that these were used for electroplating. That's like giving objects a thin metal coat using electricity. They haven't found any objects from that time that were coated this way. Some experts think they might have been used for electric therapy or even as jars to store holy scrolls. Controversies and where it is now. Some archaeologists have questioned the idea that these artifacts were batteries. Professor Elizabeth Stone, who knows a lot about Iraqi archaeology, said in 2012 that she doesn't know any archaeologist who believes these things were real batteries. Also, during the invasion of Iraq in 2003, many artifacts from the National Museum of Iraq, including the Baghdad Battery, disappeared, and nobody knows where they are now. So, to sum up, the Baghdad Battery is still an archaeological mystery. Even though its design looks like it could have worked with electricity, the lack of clear proof and the fact that it disappeared during the war in Iraq make it hard to say for sure what it was. This artifact is still being studied and talked about by scientists. If you like history and enjoyed this information, please support us. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. Don't forget to leave your comments. See you next time.